Here are 10 shocking facts about Bolivia that will leave you speechless. Did you know that Bolivia has a navy despite being a landlocked country? From celebrating the Day of the Skulls to having a prison where inmates govern themselves, we are going to cover it all. Ready? Fact 1. Imagine biking down a road that's earned the nickname Death Road. The North Yungas Road in Bolivia, also known as Death Road, was once the main route connecting the capital city of La Paz to the Amazon rainforest. This narrow, winding road is carved into the sides of the Andes Mountains, with steep drops of up to 600 meters, almost 2,000 feet, and no guardrails to protect against the sheer cliffs. Due to its hazardous conditions and history of fatal accidents, it gained a reputation as one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Despite its treacherous reputation, Death Road has become a popular destination for adventurous travelers seeking an adrenaline-pumping experience. Tour operators offer guided biking tours along the route, allowing participants to descend from the chilly heights of La Paz into the warmer climates of the Yungas region below. Fact 2. Ever heard of a natural mirror so vast it could reflect the sky? In Bolivia, such a phenomenon exists in the form of Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Covering an area of 10,582 square kilometers, 4,086 square miles, Salar de Uyuni is a breathtaking expanse of salt crust that stretches as far as the eye can see. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water covers the surface, transforming the flat into a vast, shimmering mirror that reflects the sky above. The mirror effect creates surreal landscapes where the boundaries between earth and sky seem to blur, captivating visitors with its otherworldly beauty. Visitors to Salar de Uyuni can explore the vast expanse by jeep, bicycle, or even on foot, immersing themselves in its ethereal beauty and capturing unforgettable photographs of the mirror-like surface, reflecting the heavens above. Fact 3. What if nature had legal rights as humans do? In Bolivia, this idea isn't just a concept, but a reality. Bolivia's law of Mother Earth, passed in 2010, recognizes nature as a living system with rights that must be protected and preserved. Inspired by indigenous Andean beliefs that view nature as a sacred and interconnected entity, the law aims to restore and maintain the balance between human activities and the natural environment. The law of Mother Earth represents a paradigm shift in environmental policy, moving away from traditional conservation approaches focused solely on human needs and economic development. Instead, it acknowledges the intrinsic value of nature and seeks to promote sustainable practices that respect the rights of all living beings. Under this law, harmful activities that degrade ecosystems and endanger biodiversity, such as deforestation, pollution, and large-scale mining, are prohibited. Instead, the government is mandated to promote alternative forms of development that prioritize the well-being of both people and the planet. Fact 4. What if we told you Bolivia throws one of the wildest carnival parties on the planet? Welcome to Bolivia's carnival season, where the streets come alive with colorful costumes, lively music, and exuberant celebrations. The carnival festivities, particularly in cities like Oruro and Sucre, are renowned for their wild and raucous atmosphere, drawing revelers from near and far to join in the fun. One of the highlights of Bolivia's carnival season is the epic water battles that take place in the streets, with participants armed with water balloons, spray cans of foam, and water pistols engaging in spirited skirmishes. In Oruro, the carnival is a week-long extravaganza that culminates in a spectacular procession featuring elaborate costumes, intricate masks, and dazzling choreography. Fact 5. How would you react to seeing dried llama fetuses being sold on the streets? In Bolivia, particularly in places like the Witches Market, you can find a peculiar item for sale: dried llama fetuses. These fetuses are not intended for morbid purposes, but rather as offerings to Pachamama, the Mother Earth goddess, in exchange for blessings and protection. It is believed that burying these fetuses under the foundations of new buildings brings good luck and prosperity, making them a sought-after commodity in Bolivian culture. The practice of using dried llama fetuses as offerings to Pachamama is deeply rooted in Bolivian spiritual traditions, which blend indigenous beliefs with Catholicism. The Witches' Market, where these fetuses are commonly sold, is a hub for traditional remedies, potions, and artifacts used in spiritual practices. Visitors to the market can also find a variety of other items, including herbs, folk medicines, and ritualistic objects, all of which play a significant role in Bolivian folk medicine and spirituality. Fact 6. Did you know there's a town within a prison in Bolivia? San Pedro Prison in La Paz, Bolivia, is not your typical penitentiary. Within its walls, a unique community has developed, with inmates living almost like regular citizens in a town. In San Pedro, inmates have jobs, own or rent their living spaces, and even live with their families. The prison is divided into sections that resemble neighborhoods, each offering different living conditions based on the inmate's financial means. Some sections have luxury cells with amenities like private bathrooms and cable television, while others are more basic. The unique nature of San Pedro Prison is a result of its system, where inmates must purchase their cells and can upgrade or downgrade based on their financial status. This system has led to a diverse range of living spaces within the prison, reflecting the inmates' socio-economic backgrounds. The prison also operates with a system of elected leaders who enforce laws and rules, and each section has its own governance structure to maintain order and resolve disputes. Fact 7. What if your miniatures could bring good luck? In Bolivia, the Alasitas festival is a month-long cultural event in La Paz that starts on January 24th. During this festival, people buy miniature versions of items they desire, ranging from everyday household goods to cars, houses, and even university diplomas. The belief is that acquiring these miniatures will bring the real objects into their lives in the following year, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. The festival is deeply rooted in the culture and tradition of Bolivia, honoring Ekeko, the Aymara god of abundance. The Alasitas festival is a vibrant celebration that showcases Bolivia's rich cultural heritage and traditions. During the festival, miniatures are bought and exchanged among family and friends, and the miniatures are often blessed by priests before being offered to Ekeko. It is believed that Ekeko plays a crucial role in turning these desires into reality, making the festival a time of hope and anticipation for the coming year. Fact 8. Did you know that Bolivia's voting age used to depend on your relationship status? In Bolivia, before 1994, the voting age for single individuals was 21, while married individuals could vote at 18 years old. This unique system meant that the voting age varied depending on the individual's relationship status, leading to different voting eligibility criteria for different people. Expansion. The change in Bolivia's voting age in 1994 was part of a broader constitutional and electoral reform that aimed to improve the country's electoral process. The new system established a mixed-member proportional system for the lower house of Congress, which aimed to increase the representation of various political parties and improve the overall functioning of the electoral process. As a result, the voting age for all individuals was set at 18 years old, regardless of their relationship status. Fact 9. What do coca leaves mean to you? In Bolivia, coca leaves hold deep historical and medicinal importance in the Andean region. They are valued for their mild stimulant effects, energy-boosting properties, and their role in alleviating altitude sickness. Chewing coca leaves is a customary practice among indigenous communities and is not associated with drug consumption or addiction. Therefore, when locals offer coca leaves to visitors, it is considered rude to refuse. Accepting coca leaves is a sign of respect for their cultural traditions and customs. It is a gesture that signifies openness and willingness to embrace the local way of life, highlighting the importance of cultural sensitivity and understanding when visiting Bolivia. Fact 10. Did you know that Bolivia still officially mourns the loss of its coastline? Bolivia lost its coastline to Chile in the late 1800s during the War of the Pacific, and this loss remains a deeply ingrained part of Bolivia's history and identity. Despite being landlocked since 1904, Bolivia continues to commemorate this historical injustice annually on the Day of the Sea. The Day of the Sea serves as a poignant reminder of the 250-mile Pacific coast that Bolivia lost to Chile and symbolizes the country's enduring determination to regain access to the ocean. The celebrations include parades, speeches, and patriotic songs that honor the heroes of the War of the Pacific, such as Eduardo Abaroa, who sacrificed his life in the battle against Chilean forces. And with that said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, surely you'll love this video about another interesting country.